What happened here?
Mm-mm. Don't give in, so that's
Okay, wait a minute. This just popped up. What happened here?
you throwing the core and your panties out there. She getting right there. Greenway is crazy. Look.
Okay, I'm not sure what happened there.
His.
Okay, now let me ask y'all about this. I'm gonna switch over. What's going on with this girl and this baby?
That shit. It gets to a point with me. No, 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 no. Because hold up, let me put it out. Because now they get upset. Hold up, let me say. When did you have time to do this?
I had no baby at that time. It was on December. But I have a baby right now to take care. That's why.
Girl.
It's, I mean, yeah, but I do understand of what you're coming. I do understand. Okay, that I should make time to do that. I should make time.
Right, it's one day. One day. You only need a couple hours.
Yes, yes.
I ain't saying, bitch, go to Jamaica. Like, girl, you might need to you might gotta take the baby with you.
Yeah. But what does she expect Bigo to do?
You might have to take the baby with you, baby. Mm-hmm. For real shit. His mothers do it every day. That's real shit.
That's why I said.
If you really want to do this shit, you want to do the fuck you gotta do. No shade.
Yeah, no shade. That's why I said that I'm thankful that I'm talking because you see, we're having a real talk right now, and then this is what you're telling me. You keep on pushing me, and I know that I should do it.
I mean, but what do you expect people?
If you really want to do some real shit,
ask me for that.
That's what you gotta do. You have to.
Okay, where is my?
Okay, you have to figure out what is it going to say. The chat said something about something with a U.S. family attorney, but I read somewhere where there could be a chance where it's free. So you might. This is not unbeknownst to people. People getting having babies internationally. That's not unbeknownst to the world. So I'm pretty sure they have some type of something. I'm not trying to say it could be free, but they have some type of girl. They got something. I'm pretty sure it's something to kind of look at. Some type of something.
Yeah, it's some kind of assistance.
Now, I'm not trying to say it'd be free, but
it's an assistance.
Yeah, they got something.
Okay.
You know, building. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost certain. I get it. It could be a little. It could be a little time consuming, or it could be a little of weight. But it's some type of resources or some type of programs or something to get you somewhere in that realm of start digging around because girl, like what else are you gonna do, baby?
Exactly. What does she want people to do?
Yes, love. You asked me about my plan right, after
Nobody's
this.
gonna say y'all help her see many black women. She's so bad. No,
yeah, you asked me for you asked me for my plan, right? So just this afternoon, I was on live, and then who's this Taurus girl, boutique and beautiful Yanni. We were talking,
Well, I
and then
can't
they were telling
see.
me about people from there use wigs. Are there like kind of a lot of women who use wigs in there? And then we were trying to. She was trying to, you know, do a drop shipping so that I could do some business. I could just make some business. Sending wigs there in your country and then make some money. That's
okay.
I'm
Oh,
interested
that's a
in
good
that
idea.
kind of idea because I'm also a woman. I love dressing up myself, doing
That'd
my
be a good
hair,
idea to
and
send
it
wigs
kind of
here from
interested me
there or
in
hair.
the idea that I could go find a warehouse in here who produces
Now
or
that's a
sells
good idea.
wigs, the good ones, and then I could message them and then tell them that, oh, this is the wig. Would you like to buy this one with a big curly? This is 23 cm, something like that. And then she will be sending me the money, and then I will
That's a
send her.
That's a good
I will
idea.
send her the wig. Yeah, and then I didn't even know that wigs are,
Hey, I'm blessed.
because she said that people there spends a lot of money for the wigs, and then maybe I could do some business there, so that I could earn for raising my son. So you see, that's why I still believe that kind-hearted people are still on Bigo. I mean, it's not that really dark, and I'm still thankful. I'm always thankful. I'm
Oh, she
always thankful.
understand that part.
You know, yeah.
Hey, I'm
Sell
blessed.
the wigs. Yeah, she told me we could sell
I wish
wigs
I known Trina
we
was
could sell
here.
wigs there in your country because
So he leaving tomorrow.
wigs there are like it's like a staple, hmm So that is the plan, and I'm thankful. So that's it, and so the steps, yes, I would definitely, that's really the plan. Just go to the U.S. embassy. Of course, I would do that.
Okay, so
Yeah, that sounds like a smart
If you
idea.
want it, yes, love. They gave me the idea, and I'm very interested. I'm very interested. Mm. If you So for all the people who's on live right now, if you wanted to see
where is
my son, just follow me on my Instagram. It's CELINE_ANN_. I just posted a video of him on my story. Thank you so much. Yes,
You look
and
just
to
like
you,
him,
Dre
like,
baby, I love you.
yeah.
I love you. Thank you so much for having me. Thank you.
Yeah, you like that, baby.
Mhm.
Picture behind me is of Zanaya, and that will always be haunting because it was taken just a short time before the evidence shows that she was never seen or heard from again. It was taken by Nazaya herself, a selfie. That's the last known picture that we know about of her. It was pointed out to me by one of the detectives on this case and by one of the prosecutors. She is smiling and waving and saying hello. But little did she know that she was really saying goodbye. This story is so incredibly tragic. Naziah Harris, little 13-year-old girl, should be enjoying those teenage years, should be having fun, laughing with her friends, going to school, learning, doing all of those things, but she's not. And she's missing, but presumed to be dead and murdered. I want you to take a listen to Kim Worthy. That was the prosecutor from Wayne County. Here she is talking about the evidence against the man that they have accused of the murder. And there's a connection between this man and Isaiah's family, and a lot of the facts here are disturbing, to say the least. The evidence shows overwhelmingly in this case that she is, in fact, deceased. The last time she was seen alive was January the 9th of this year, 2024, almost 9 months ago. Her missing status was reported to the Detroit Public School Police Department by her grandmother on that very day when she never returned home from school. And again, that was January the 9th of 2024. In early February of 2024, the case was turned over to the Detroit Police Department. Frankly, that should have happened right away. But they began investigating immediately. The evidence would further show that through text messages that we know and that we have, Zanaya and this defendant were going to meet after school on January the 9th. We know that she did indeed meet up with the defendant that we're charging in this case. We also know that several people close to Mr. Butts, who we were charging later, saw them together in several different locations, people that he knew well. We have evidence that at 9:30 p.m. on that day, that Mr. Butts checked into a motel and that Zanaya was never seen or heard from again. Not from her family, not from her schoolmates, not from her friends, not from social media where she was extremely active with her friends, not from teachers, no one. We know that she had no medical conditions that would cause a life-threatening medical emergency to her. And he, again, was the last person that saw her alive. She would have turned 14 years old just 10 days ago, on September the 16th of 2024. And again, no one has seen or heard from her. You look at that face, and you do not see the horrors that she had gone through in her short life. The exploitation, the molestations, the sexual abuse, and the pregnancy that she was concealing. The evidence will show that from one of her text messages to and with Jarvis Butts. And we also know, the evidence will show, that there's no evidence of anyone else being the father of that child, other than the defendant himself. He has been, he just got sentenced. She was pregnant. We know that he was also searching for ways to abort the baby. We know that sexually explicit photos were requested by him of her, and that she complied and sent them to her. All at the hands, we allege, the man we are charging with her death and also her long-term sexual abuse. Today we are charging Jarvis Butts with one count of first-degree premeditated murder, one count of criminal sexual conduct in the second degree, and one count of child sexually abusive material. Today we are also charging Mr. Butts with more counts of criminal sexual conduct on 2 more girls, yes, girls, on 2 other separate cases. The girls in question now are 20 and 11 respectively today, but both were under the age of 13 years old at the time the offenses occurred that we're charging. Based on all the evidence that I've laid out now and much more that will be shown later in court, based on all these cases, we will present in courts Mr. Butts targeted and befriended women who had to have sexual relationships with their young daughters. He would have relationships with their mothers, but his true desire was to have sex with their young daughters. That's what the evidence will show. He was a classic and expert groomer and pedophile.
Sounds so familiar. A lot of parallels with this case and what happened to Madeline.
Oh my God! So he was with the mothers.
And it's these predators. They know how to do it. They know how to get close to children. And that's apparently what happened here. I want to bring in a special guest with us tonight, joining us from Detroit, Michigan.
What is going on, Detroit? Yeah, now he was just, this guy here was just sentenced a couple days ago. Okay, but he was actually with the mother and, met up with the daughter after. Ain't that something? Now the mothers, they're looking for their children, and their boyfriend technically knows that they are not alive. They technically know that they're not alive. Okay, so here he is again, guys. Here he is again.
Real cocktails.
An already horrific story gets worse. A man is charged with murder and sex crimes after investigators say he killed a 13-year-old girl to hide the fact that he had gotten her pregnant. Body of 13-year-old Naziah Harris, though, has never been found.
That's despite a lot of searching since her disappearance in January. Today, disturbing new details came to light as 41-year-old Jarvis Butts appeared in court to face several
41
charges.
years old.
And not just linked to Naziah. Sean Lay is live with these new revelations. Sean, it is difficult to even say out loud what this man is accused of doing.
I'm glad you said that, Kimberly. Absolutely. Stomach-turning every fact that we're revealing and digging on this story. Absolutely. We're talking about motive here. We're talking about a guy, 41-year-old Jarvis Butts, just inside 36th District Court. Prosecutors laying out motive here. That at age 13, Naziah Harris, he got her pregnant. He was reporting to prison. He was turning himself in the very day that Naziah went missing. Prosecutors say he could not allow her to have his baby while he was in prison. It would reveal years upon years of sexual abuse. Here's the latest.
Mr. Butts is a serial child rapist and murderer. Evidence will show that Jarvis Butts has been sexually assaulting Naziah Harris since at least the fall of 2022, and that Naziah Harris was pregnant.
This is the first time we are seeing 41-year-old Jarvis Butts in court, accused of the sexual assault and murder of 13-year-old Naziah Harris. And We learned new information from prosecutors today. Naziah went missing January 9th. On the very same day, Butts was due to turn himself in to serve a year sentence for carrying a concealed weapon. Listen closely to Assistant County Prosecutor Tina Ripley saying Butts had a Naziah Harris problem he had to handle before reporting to prison.
Turned himself in on January 9th of 2024 to serve a year-long sentence for CPW. The state ultimately got
Hey Tesla, good morning. Good morning, guys.
Allowing him the opportunity and time to take care of his Naziah Harris problem.
Cover up a pregnancy, you hear about a pregnancy, and now you want to make sure that the pregnancy is gone and Naziah disappears.
Tiffany Jennings is Naziah's aunt. She has never spoken out before until now. Who's ultimately responsible for protecting Naziah from this guy?
Oh, what a loaded question, right, Sean? In my personal opinion, with no affiliation, there are multiple parties involved, as many have already stated. And I just have to hold on to hope that the entire truth will come to us. This is the beginning of the truth, and we're very grateful for this part, but the entire story will come out.
Quickly to say who Tiffany Jennings is there. She's Naziah's aunt. However, Naziah's dad, that's her sister, so she was not involved in the family goings-ons inside different houses about protecting this little girl. I want to explain who that is. But with two other charges, one for the sexual assault of a girl under the age of 13, and another, his own daughter, apparently, 4 years old, who allegedly gave an STD. I told you, it just keeps getting worse.
What?
He is now being held without any bond. Chief White said it best yesterday that
oh my God,
if all this is true, that he cannot hurt anyone else. That's why Tamara Smith, Board of Commissioners, Police Chief Kim Worthy saying if anyone else feels that they have been assaulted or violated or part of this case, have the bravery to come forward right now. Back to you.
Just awful, awful. All right, Sean, we appreciate it.
oh my God. Okay, so what we're talking about now, guys, just give me 1 second. What we're talking about now is Detroit man charged with, Merck SV of the missing teen. Okay, so as you see, she was pregnant. Okay, she was actually pregnant, and so he basically underlined. So who's responsible? To make sure that these young girls are taken care of. Now, and also, when you bring these men in your home and you have young girls, that's like, yeah, that's definitely not a good thing. You got young girls and you have a man that you bring into that home. It's not good. It's not good. Now this young girl is deceased now. She is deceased, and he was actually sentenced. I wonder why they're bringing this back up. Yeah, why they are bringing this back up. It says they say they never actually found the girl. Okay, so yeah, I'm seeing, because I saw this yesterday, and I was wondering, like, why are they, talking about it again? Okay, so I guess they found her because at first they couldn't find her body.
Valerie Louise Smith. And Ms. Smith, I want to call your attention back
And
to
she was
March
pregnant.
7th of 2024. At that time, in what area did you live?
That's where I live currently. I'm 7 Mile Evergreen area.
Okay, and is that near Evergreen and St. Martin's?
Yes.
Okay, is that?
Okay, I'm not sure if anyone had heard of the story, about the young girl, but all I'm saying is that, guys, definitely, keep an eye on your kids. Keep an eye, wait a second, I done hit something.
And Turkish stream. We have already informed our Turkish friends on this matter. We will see what happens in this area, but this is a very dangerous game, especially today.
We were watching your meeting. Can I ask 2 questions straight off the bat?
I done hit something, y'all. Wait a minute.
Teresa.
Oh gosh.
Industries are already practically in a panic from what is happening. Prices have skyrocketed, and it's unclear what will happen.
Okay, guys, I didn't hit something. Sorry.
Look out of here, bitch. Bitch don't run shit around this motherfucker.
Okay. I think I stopped it. Okay. All right. So, yeah, guys, we got to keep an eye on. We got to definitely keep an eye on our children, our grandchildren. Okay, because there's sick individuals out there. I mean, just sick. Okay, so we definitely, hey, Pineapple, we definitely have to keep an eye out on our children. Now, the story before this one was the Ohio incident. Okay, that went nationwide. So I'm quite sure a lot of people did see that. That went all over everywhere because who would think that a mother would take her two children that she carried for 9 months and then actually go and unalive them and put them in two suitcases. Okay, so that was the story before that. Hey Jazzy, welcome back. That was the story that we listened to before then. Okay, I am in my early morning rebate, guys. If you guys could throw some beans or some exclusives, I would definitely appreciate it. Also, you can hit me on the back end. There is my tag up at the top. Okay, some people don't recharge on here. Oh, everybody's live. Let me see what Kevin. I didn't know Kevin was live. Yep, didn't know Kevin was live over there. What is he talking about? Oh, Lord have mercy.
One of the reasons as to why Kevin has an issue with you because he feels like you have disrespected his mom. That's one of the reasons why you guys can't get past what you.
Oh, Lord have mercy. He over here in the 3x3.
I've never disrespected his mama the way he disrespected his mama. And I'm gonna leave it at that. I've never done that. So listen me with all of that. I don't even feel like redigging up, regurgitating this same old, same ass shit. I'm so sick of you motherfuckers really still trying to take what happened and what's been happening for the past 2-3 years and making it something to talk about in today's 2026. It's time to move forward. It's so much more that you could be doing, or maybe not. Maybe this is all we know. I'm not about to keep doing it. That's why I'm trying to separate myself, and I'll see y'all when I see y'all. I'm sorry, what you said, I don't talk about the same shit.
Hey Leo, I just happened to tune in and see Kevin over here live in the 3x3 with these idiots.
You don't want me to talk. I'm so like I'm cool on that. Y'all be friends with him. I ain't never known this man in real life. I don't have no interest.
This is so ignorant.
Why you talking about? I really just want him to do his bigo. I do my bigo. He shut the fuck up on his end, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up on my end when they got anything to do with us. You too good to be talking about like you are nobody. Shut up. I ain't got nothing to say to this man. You talking about what you made me when you had to talk.
Messy Carter being messy. I don't know what they expect from Messy Carter and Prince J. I don't know what they expect from them two, but mess.
Let him do what he gonna do. Let him do what he gonna do. It ain't gonna bother me. It don't bother me. I'm gonna do what
Why can't I get my picture up?
Yes, let's just let that.
Okay, it says one camera at a time, so let me see.
Because you're taking your medication. I'm not taking medication. You taking medication, so we know. Okay. All right, I gotta go. I got a problem with KOB. See you later. Stop blocking me in here, goddammit. Let me say this. Let me say this. KK, will you shut up? You can't tell me to shut up.
Good morning, Leo. How's it going?
That little girl in your house. No, you cannot. Is it working? You don't control me like you control that little girl in your house. It don't work like that over here. You don't talk to me like that, Kevin.
Yes, guys. So anyway, guys, I just tuned in. I didn't know all this was going on. We were talking about the missing girls and different things like that. Okay. Yeah.
You can't talk to me like that. You're irrelevant.
Because these women out here, they're not.
What you gotta say. Ain't nobody listening to what you gotta say. You're a goofball. If I'm irrelevant, you're a goofball.
Cause you come on here, you tell them that you a goofball.
I need something good to eat,
You a
y'all.
goofball. I know enough. I know enough. I know enough to know that you're a browbeat Bible thumper. I know that. I know that. You a goofball. You a goofball. And that's not my religion. You can't put your religion on me. That's not my religion. That's not my religion.
Religion? Ain't nobody. What religion got to do with it?
Go fight for your sobriety. Go fight for your sobriety and get your 12-step program because you're a drunk. You're a drunk. You're a drunk, Kevin. You're a drunk. You're a drunk person out here trying to push the Bible on people. Shut up. I'm gonna keep on talking. You can
These
never
people
shut me
crack
up.
me up. They just put stuff on people. People drunks. People I mean they just say anything. And that's slander. Especially if that's not true.
I'm not that little girl you live with. You can't tell me what to do.
See?
You cannot tell me to shut up and I'm gonna shut up.
You're not credible. Nothing y'all say.
I don't know who you are, but I'm respected in my household. I'm respected in my household.
Oh, there it go.
Why you got your wife outside cutting the grass? This is what you show us. This is what you show us, and then you mad that we talk about it. That's outside of my job description. That's outside of my job description. Sorry. That's outside of my job description. Sorry. That's outside of my job description. I got a safe door in this house. I'm like that little girl you stay with. I got a safe door in this house. I don't need permission to go buy groceries. I ain't gotta ask my husband for money to go buy groceries. Yeah, that's a lie. She sure did have to ask you for permission to go buy groceries to cook dinner.
Let me make sure I got this off. Okay, so let me make sure.
You do what Tommy tell you to do. You're a little fan. You're a little fan. You're a little fan. You're a little fan. Where the receipt at? Where the receipt at? One thing we know about CAs is you definitely collect the CA from the people. You never refunded everybody.
Oh my God, this is.
That money and you ain't paid them people back yet. That's what we know about CA. I don't have no.
Girl, man, you can't be talking about no CAs over there. I know she ain't talking about CAs. All them CAs that they collected over there for Pastor P. I know she not talking about CAs. And never showed a receipt. Never showed a receipt for none of them CAs.
You're a thief. You're a thief. You came on here, collected money for your brother, and he never saw a dollar of it. Shut up. You can't bring up CAs to me. No, you don't. No, you don't. You ain't got no receipt. You ain't got no receipt just because you type up a few numbers on a piece of paper. That's not a receipt.
Y'all mad because Trina Claire came and everybody.
Whatever. You don't know what nobody did for me. You don't know. You don't. And how did that benefit me?
Okay, but why isn't it
You
not?
paid a water bill for a house that nobody was living in. Tell me how that benefited King.
Girl, let me tell you something. If you don't pay your water bill up north, Ohio, Chicago, New York, guess what? Your pipes will freeze. Your pipes will freeze.
Everything you do has a motive.
See, that's common sense.
I see right through you. Those are your nieces who don't know you, who you read.
Okay, y'all, wait a second. I'm looking for something. I don't know why. Okay, so where's my camera at then?
Who you ran down in the street for being with you. Shut up.